before joining the Irresistible Woman mentorship program, I was going through like a transition phase. So before, like I had taken 2 gap years before I decided to start university, and I was knowing about myself. Like I was trying to understand who I am, like why I'm on this earth, like going through like a spiritual journey, and then coming to a place of discovery, and then after that, I wanted to know like more of what God had placed in my heart, because there were things that God had placed in my heart that I wanted to explore further. And the more that I began to explore these things, the more like the picture became more clearer, and it became more of a bigger picture than what I originally thought. And then after that, like God was leading me, and then that's how I was able to come across your video. Like the first video I did watch was the video about how you got married in 5 months, I believe. So it was like that video was like so powerful, and it really encouraged me. And I saw that video so many times, but then at first I was just like, like I don't know, like what does this mean? Like, and then I was like, okay, you know what, I'll watch it. And then watching it, I realized like there was more to, just that initial story. So it really gave me like because I didn't know that there was a mentorship program or anything like that, but like I was seeking something like that. And then so I was like, oh, you know what? Like this is like how God is leading me to this. And at first I was just like, like how can I do this? I tend to overthink sometimes, but like from like deciding, let me just act in faith, right? Then it all became more clearer. Yeah. Too many.
I like that answer.
Like there's just been so many. Like the first one is like actually like having a deep dive in really reflecting a lot. Like I thought I was a good person, like I reflected, like I thought I was a good reflecting type of person, but like I realized like it starts off the first week, right? It was just very intense, and it was like something where it was kind of personal, and I was thinking, oh, this is something that I kind of don't want to approach. But the way you break it down, the way it's like broken down into like, easy like steps, I really appreciate that because it makes it more like practical. And I think that's one thing for me, it's been a blessing because like having that practical step to like engage in the material, like I really, really love that. And then one revelation that really stood out to me was that like I actually like I'm going through the process, like the way God is leading me, but like I'm realizing there's more layers, right?
Hmm.
In terms of like this journey of, you know, how do I put this? Like this journey of like intimacy, or this journey of like finding someone, so the revelation is like, oh wait, there's my healing, right? Like actually properly healing, but then there's also like finding purpose, and there's also like seeing more of who you are, like especially I think it's week 2 when you talk about what are your giftings, what are your like things like that. It's like actually approaching it in a more practical way, but also seeing it in the way that God wants it to be, like in the direction that God is leading, so that has really been a blessing, honestly. Like I really had no idea like beforehand, like I really had no idea. I was just like, I don't know how this is going to
Gonna turn
happen, but
out.
People say I waste